All right, y'all, I just showed you this little beauty, and I am now including one of the dress paper clips, hidden paper clips in most of my journals, and I hadn't made one for this journal yet. So I think I'm going to give it a try to see if I can do one on to show you. Again, I'm at my kitchen table, and so this setup is not the best, but we'll have a go at it. Okay, what I've done is I've taken the collection and I cut two 6.5 by 6.5. It just has to be a square. 8's too big. I know that even 7 might stick outside of the journal size, so I went with 6.5. 6 is a little bit small. I do want these to be double-sided, but did not think to do that. So right now I'm gonna glue these 2 pages together, okay? So I'm just using I probably could have used a glue stick, but I'm just using what is quickest and what is right here. And I just happen to have some of this Fabri-Tac on my, nearby. And it doesn't have to be, I just want the pages, again, I will distress the sides, but I just like double-sided. It makes it easier. I like the finish of a double-sided sheet. This is simply an origami. I mean, there are plenty of crafters showing you how to make these dresses. I've seen them with the cute hangers, the wire hangers, the little black wire hangers done, but we're going to make one of our paper clips. So what you do is you take your collection, and I kind of want these to be at the bottom. So you just fold it in half, okay, and do really crisp. I have acrylic nails, so it makes it easier. And then you fold the halves into the center. Super simple, like this. G-Kerr does this. So if you go to G-Kerr and look up origami dresses, she does a fabulous tutorial. And then what you're going to do is, you see now this edge, you're now going to put this edge to the center. Okay, and definitely you want to keep them crisp, because you know with origami it's all in the folds, okay? And so this one here, see how this one, you got this bent edge? You now fold it up and put it to the center. Like this. I can already tell this is going to be fabulous. Okay, so this is what you've got right now. It's kind of looking like this, right? Okay, so you're going to turn it over, and you're going to fold the whole shebang in half. Okay, crisp, crisp, crisp. Okay, and then flip it this way, flip it up, and now you're going to make, see how I did that? I made a little, okay, and do like this. So this is going to end up being the waist of your dress. Okay, crisp lines, and it's a little thick because I got 2 pages going here, but there's that. Then you're going to flip it over, and the first thing you're going to do, and this is a little funky, but what you can, ooh, sorry, y'all, is you're going to take, see up here, so we got our little mountain valley here, right, or whatever, fold here. So this right here, you're going to take one of these corners and fold them to the center, like so, okay? I almost said like so, like that, like Miss Tabitha, but anyway, so there's that one. Flip it this way, maybe that'll be easier. And then this one, you're gonna flip it. So basically you're making kind of like a little triangle up top. Very important that you do these, and again, I'm using you get a bone folder, I'm using my acrylic nails, okay? And then what you're gonna do, I'm flipping it this way so you can see. You open it up like this. Now this is where this origami comes into play. You're going to open it like this. And so you're gonna kind of fold it. It opens, it wants to open, and do that. And fold it on itself. And there are days when, here, I'm I have some little scissors that have a little cover on them, so that way to get these little triangle pieces out, because you need it to be pretty close, and then it'll close. And it doesn't have to be perfect because this is the back side, y'all. So, but you get the idea, right? And so then from here, what you're gonna do, so you've made this little close, is you're gonna fold this down to here, and this one down to here, okay? And what this is this is now, when you flip it over, see, that's now the collar of your dress, okay? So what I'm gonna do, because I already know that these are places that are hot spots, I'm gonna add a little glue, just a little bit. And I'm in Colorado, so this glue does some way crazy stuff. It will oozle out. I don't know, maybe it may not be just Colorado. I think it's the altitude, but whatever. And then just to kind of stick those down, okay? I also have my there we go. Just to stick it down, okay? And again, this because I've got it double, it's a little bit more difficult there. You can see, so see. Okay. And then from here, what you're gonna do, okay, let me see, did I do this out of order? I probably did, but, okay, first of all, because this edge is gonna kill me, I'm gonna just trim off that edge. I'll end up distressing this so it looks nice anyway. But I'm just cutting off that. I didn't cut it really good. Okay, there's that. Okay, and so now what you're gonna do is on the front. So you see we got the little, that's gonna be your little V-neck for your dress. Cute, cute. Okay, so you're gonna take this and you are just going to, and kind of take your finger and kind of move it in here. You're gonna pull this part up. Okay, like that. Okay, and then do the same on the other side. So see, all I'm doing is I'm just pulling it, and I'm kind of helping the paper kind of fold up like that. Okay, that's going to be, okay, so this is what you got right now, right? A little wide, but now we're going to turn it over, okay? And this piece here, we're going to fold in, okay, to the center. Okay, make a little crease. And so you see how this, okay, now this is where it's kind of funky. So you folded this, and now what you're going to do is you're going to fold this down, kind of crease it to where it goes to a point like that. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. So see, we've done this. So see, this is the dress. This is why I went down to a 6.5, because see, it's kind of wide, but is that adorable? What? So you see how the little dress is forming? Okay, right here. Okay, again, I'm gonna show you again. Flip it over. Okay, so you fold this in. Okay, we're gonna fold this in, right? We're folding this in. Okay, and you'll see why this is important in a second. So you folded that in, and so here, you're going to just kind of fold this like this to where this comes to a point down there like that, okay? Now again, because I've done this forever, you know, I know where to start. I'm going to put some glue up in here, you know, start a glue here, some glue in here, start gluing these pieces down. And you can do it afterwards, but I like doing it as I go. And you probably can't see a whole lot of this. Sorry, y'all, but you get the idea. So, started gluing these things down. Okay, now, what we're gonna do is we're going to now, so you see the top, this piece here? Okay, remember it was like this. You're gonna fold it down here, okay? And tuck a little glue. Every place you fold, tuck a little glue, so that way it's kind of stuck. Okay, same side. So see on this other side, see how that's folded in? Remember we folded that to make the little dress, the bottom part, right? So now you're gonna take that right at the corner and fold it out. Okay. Put a little glue there just to kind of hold it in place. Okay. So this is what you have. Isn't that cute? Adorbs, right? Okay. So there's your little dress. So this is what G Curse shows you how to make. Okay. Now I'm going to go one step further because I want this to be a paperclip. So I have the cutoff page from this. And all I'm going to do is, where'd I put my, is I am going to, see this? I'm going to make this the exact width of this. I'm just going to fold it. So I know that my fold needs to be here. I'm marking it. I use my fingernails like, okay, so there's my first fold. So I'm just going to fold it like this. Okay. There's one fold. And then fold it again right here. I'm basically making it the width of this section here, okay? And so made it over here. And this piece, I'm just gonna cut off. I just needed the fold, so I need a width. I'm basically just debulking this. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is fold this right about here. Okay, right there. So you got this piece, right? Look at how cute it's gonna cover all this fold action up here. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna glue it right like this. I'll fix that. Oh, and it's just a little bit wide. I need to tighten that up a little bit. It's just a little bit wide, y'all. So I'm gonna go in just a little bit close because what I want it to do is to kind of be like almost seamless. And I'll distress any white edges. But I'm gonna take my paper clip here and I'm gonna put the long end on the outside, short end on the inside, like that, right? And glue it to the back, okay? Like this. So that way it kind of hides all those folds, okay? And I'll do it neater, but you'll get the idea. And there we have it. It'll be a paper clip. So I'm gonna use that then to be a page marker in my book. All right, we're at 13 minutes. I don't think this is gonna load up, y'all, but we'll see. Have a great day. Bye.